Hi, this is Rabbi Andy, and now we're at day 6 of the month of Elul. These are our pearls of Elul from Temple Emmanuel, Greensboro, North Carolina. Visit us on the web at www.tegreensboro.org. Today's teaching actually comes from outside the Jewish community. It was shared as a Facebook post by one of my colleagues here in Greensboro, and she told about being on a plane, and maybe some of us have been there before, right? Where you're on a plane and there is just a toddler who seems not able to get a hold of themselves, crying uncontrollably, and the parents are just beside themselves as this is taking place. And everybody on the rest of the plane knew about this. Well, there was like a 7 or an 8-year-old sitting behind that toddler who just was crying so much, and had some stickers, the ones that that were really precious and dear, and turned to that 7 or 8-year-old turned to their own mother and said, "Why don't you give these to the kid who's crying?" And the mom taps the other mom on the shoulder and says, "Look, my kid wanted your kid to have this," and of course they give the stickers to the to the crying baby who is placated. And as this is happening, the mom says, "We've all been there. We've been there before." And this colleague here in Greensboro writes, think about what that means for our world. How often do people just turn to one another to complain without turning also to help? And here was a 7 or 8-year-old who was reaching out to help. Just amazing to witness people helping people. And that's part of what we need in the world around us today, isn't it? But there's also something else, is that the recognition that we've all been there before. And in those moments where someone is having a really bad day, maybe even when we ourselves are having a really bad day, to take that deep breath and to give a little bit of compassion towards others, and to say, well, maybe that person's in a hurry because they're having a tough day, or that person was a little bit coarser than they needed to be because they were having a really bad day. To give the benefit of a doubt to somebody else, and maybe also to reach out and help. Hey, as always, I'm interested in your feedback on these stories and these teachings that we're sharing in this month of Elul as we head towards a new year. We've all been there before. And maybe we can also understand how others feel. Take care.